In this video, I'm going to plan out the month of August in my Erin Condren monthly planner. Hi, I'm Kristen, and I post functional planning videos on my channel a few times a week. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be right back. Well, it's been a while. I haven't gotten a video up in maybe a week. I don't know when this is going to go up, how many videos will have passed that I didn't post, but I just needed a little break, and so I took one, and I'm feeling better now, and so let's get planning August. So right away, I have all of my stuff on here that needs to get written down, like all of the sticky notes that have gotten transferred from the previous month. And it's getting kind of crowded. I'm running out of space for notes, and I need to get this month planned. I have a cute little yellow snap-in bookmark. I've got a couple little random stickers in here. I don't think I will use many of these, but they match. This is from a Hobby Lobby little mini monthly sticker book, and this is the little back to school sheet. And then I have, oh, here's some more little random Erin Condren stickers that I've cut off the sheets. And then I have the two monthly sticker books. This is just a piece of regular cardstock I folded in half, and I stuck like a reusable tab from Avery on there with a label that I made with my label maker. And I just put all the stickers I'm gonna use for each month in these kinds of folders. And whatever I don't use, I'll just put back in there, so it'll be there for next year. I also have this little envelope of more Erin Condren stickers that I have cut off. There's also some like random Planner Kate ones in here, just stickers that got cut off the main sheets, just because I was sick of having stickers around I wasn't using. And yeah, so all of this is in here. If we need some functional stickers, we can look through there. The thing is about the Erin Condren stickers is they're not repositionable. So what I've noticed over time is that I'm not reaching for them just because I don't see them. But then when I do reach for them, like when I do stuff like this so that I can remember to use them, and then I use them, and if I have to move them, they don't come up. And so that kind of defeats the purpose for me for using stickers. Of course, stickers are cute and everything, but I like to use them on my monthly because it saves space. It helps me consolidate things onto smaller labels than if I were just to write it. Like if I were to write lash appointment in this box and the time, it would be huge, okay? So stickers are able to help me get that smaller because I'm working with limited space on a monthly spread. The other reason I use stickers is because I can move them around. If plans change, I can move them or take them off and throw them away if something got canceled or whatever. And so when I'm using something like an Erin Condren sticker, I can't take that off. So I do like to try to be like mindful of and only use these kinds of stickers in a spot where I know something isn't gonna get moved. Like if it's like a holiday or a birthday, like that kind of thing. But for appointments and such, I really need to be using like the Planner Kate repositionable stickers. Anyhow, these are sheets that I tore out of the Erin Condren monthly sticker books. This one was edition 7 from last year, and this one is edition 8 from this year. Well, I guess we're coming up to the point where pretty soon they're going to be releasing the next one. So this is the current one that you can purchase now, and this one is no longer available. And they're both kind of school themed. And it's nice because these colors end up going together. And so the Etta V artwork matches these ones. And then this brings in some of that pinky color too. So these should match, and we'll try to use those. And let's just get planning. I'm gonna start with the tennis camp. Oh, I also have this as just like a folder of just things that I can use every month. I don't tend to reach for this very much, but it's here off to the side. And then I have my Planner Kate reusable sticker book, and this is the one that I have organized with leftover stickers of the monthly color. And so here's my August little section here that I will pull stickers from, such as book club and orthodontist and stuff like that, and lash appointment. I have all of those here. So, all right, how do I want to do this? I know we have tennis camp from here to here, and I want to mark that maybe with a piece of washi, like to span across the few days. And oh, and then I have these washis, which I think if you watched my August lineup video, I had a different set of washi. But in the meantime, my husband bought me a set of washi that I had marked, put in my like wish list on Amazon. And here are 4, it was a big set. I think there were 16 rolls. There are 4 washis here that I just kind of brought with me. This one's like a cute little retro rainbow color. These are just happy faces. These are cute little rainbow hearts. And this is just like a black dotty one that says yay on it in the matching colors. And then I have my Ohuhu dot marker and my Erin Condren. This is the highlighter and the black marker on the other side. And let's grab also these, because I always forget about these. This is just a set of stickers I made myself and cut on my Cricut for the Formula One races. And August is normally like a break, but we'll have a couple of races at the end of the month. So I want to remember to use those as well. Now for tennis camp, I think we're going to use this one here. This is like the perfect complement to the artwork. And I just want to span it across all the way from Monday through Friday. And I think I'm going to put it like close to the top. So let's start here, and I have my basket here. I'll just use this as a washi cutter. And another thing you might notice if you are newer to my videos, you might be wondering why I have a Monday Start Erin Condren. They are not available in Monday Start. I used my Cricut to make my own Monday Start and redated the whole thing. It would be a dream to have Erin Condren come out with a Monday Start option for the monthly spread. I don't think they will, but it would just be awesome if they did. Now let's use one of these little labels here. Yeah, I don't have any labels left on this older sheet, so let's use one of these and we'll do tennis camp. And I do have little cute tennis rackets. Yeah, let's use a tennis racket here. These are Planner Kate BW icons, and I love them so much. They're just right. They're the perfect amount of like cuteness and function, and they're just awesome. Tennis camp, and then that is 9 to 3 every day. And I will put that kind of like just right here, I think. All right, and then I guess we could just go week by week. Do I have anything else? No. Okay, so now let's just to get all of these off of here. I need to do payday and a transfer. I have my little album. You can see the bottom of it right here. I'm just kind of having it off to the side, just because there's a lot going on this tabletop. I'm gonna just put the little icon up here. This is also a Planner Kate BW icon. I don't know, I don't really like that. Maybe I don't want the washi up here. Is it too late to move? I did say that these are not easily movable, but I'm kind of regretting that decision now. So let's see if I can't try to get this up. Okay, so that one's working. Oh no, yeah, so you see here how it doesn't. I think since if I don't like push it down all the way, okay. marker keeps rolling off the table. I don't think it wants to get used today. Okay, let's put it down here. Honestly, I could totally just draw a line with my pen and a straight edge. But I have the washi. I think as much as I love functional stickers, I think if next year, if the new version of this sticker book isn't mostly deco, I don't know. I think right now I'm just like in a mood where I don't want to use that stuff. And so I don't know, we'll just have to see. I'm pretty sure I'll end up buying it, I'm sure, just because I know me. But I think I've kind of like roped myself into doing things a certain way on my channel, and then I feel like I have to keep doing it that way instead of doing it like how I've been inspired or something like that. And so I don't know, it's not that serious, but it's just something that's been on my mind lately with during my break, and just kind of trying to figure out how I can make videos and be present and like keep this like a sustainable thing that I want to keep doing and not burn myself out. Like I need it to be fun and not be like, oh, I need to do that, you know? And so that's kind of like what my little break ended up being about. When I didn't mean to take time off. I actually was like, you know what, it's my birthday week. I'm gonna take some time and just not put out a video this week, and just see, just kind of take that time to have a break. And then it just ended up staying, like I ended up not making videos for a while. It was also, you know, my husband was in town. We were doing a lot of fun stuff with my husband and my kid and I, and like, it was just a time where I wasn't interested in making a video, and that's okay too. It's just, but during that time, since I wasn't filming and I wasn't like putting stuff out on Instagram or anything like that, it just kind of got me thinking about how can I make this something that I can consistently do without burning myself out. There will be some changes going forward, and I'll probably talk about that in another video. The book club. I just put this little book club sticker down, and I need to move my sticky note to next month, and then that reminds me that I need to reschedule book club. So book club is normally on the first Thursday of the month, which in September would be the 7th, but that is mine and my husband's anniversary, and so I'm not going to schedule book club for a night where we may go out, and so I'm going to make it the following Thursday. So it will be September the 14th, and I'll put the information about that in the Facebook group, and maybe send an email, which I've been terrible about doing, but I think for now the Facebook group has been like where those of us that are participating in book club are getting most of the information. So I will definitely put that info there. And then what else is going on? I have a gaming night this night, which is, I have a little icon for that. Even though I play Minecraft on the computer, Planner Kate has these cute little game controller icons that kind of work for, you know, gaming. I could use the little laptop icon because I play Minecraft on the computer, but I tend to use that for like work related stuff, and so the little game controller is just more fun. Now I usually schedule a game night for the first Friday of the month, which actually there's another first Friday right here and another first. So let me go ahead and put the other icons there that I need. This week is going to overlap into September, so I'm going to end up repeating stuff here, but that's okay. Let's see, I need the little controller as well here. I like the icons because it saves space. So if I do need to put like appointment labels in here as time goes on, there's plenty of room for that. Now, I don't necessarily, like if I end up having time like throughout the week, like I don't always do my gaming night on that night. It's just the night that I schedule for it so that I make sure I'm doing things that are different and more well-rounded. So sometimes I'll get like tunnel vision on like a hobby or something that I'm doing, and I only do that thing, and then I forget about all the other like interests I have. And so this is just like a reminder to like do something different, you know? And so when it comes up to this date, if I'm either not feeling it or we're doing something else, then I will just make sure I play a different night or something. Haircut, I also have an icon for that. And we'll put the icon right here at the top. And then the next one will be here. And then before I forget, this is way like out of order here, but I had added this sticker for open house for my son's school. Since this week like overlaps into September, I want to actually make sure I put something here that says open house. And I actually forgot to put my sticky notes in the back here, but I do have these sticky notes handy. So I'm just gonna use one of these real quick and write it before I forget, because I anticipate that next in September, I'm already gonna be flipped to this page in my book, maybe. And just in case I don't wanna forget, I could have just went ahead and used a purple sticker and stuck it on there. I don't know why I didn't do that, but whatever. Let me write the date just in case that falls off. Oh, this is 8:30. Oh, I could have written it right here. Why? I don't know. My brain doesn't work all the time. I'm sure you can relate. Okay, now the next week, the following week, we have, this is like the first week of school. We also have an orthodontist appointment that we couldn't get another appointment at a normal time. So on the second day of school, he's already gonna be late. We have tax-free weekend. We have some bills and things. And then the last day of summer, we like to do a little donut breakfast. And so I need to put some bill stickers here. And I have 4 bill dues here on my book page. And then how many bills do we have? I have Disney Plus, Adobe, tennis, and lunch money. Okay, I can just use all of these then. So Disney Plus is $14.03. Adobe is $59.53. Can you see what I'm doing? You probably can't where I have this. Tennis, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. I have like a little cheat sheet. And then lunch money, I also have a little cheat sheet where I figured out each month how much we need to have in his like lunch account. So on the last Friday of every month, I will check his lunch account to see, make sure there's enough in there for the following month, so I don't have to think about it for a month. Tennis for August on the 14th, it will be $180 this month. School doesn't start, it goes with the school year, so we're only gonna have tennis lessons the last 3 weeks of the month. And then lunch money, I thought I had that somewhere. Oh, you know what, it's in July because, no, did I move it? Okay, so in July, I already did it for August, and then I moved it to the last week of August in here. That's where it is. So here. Okay, so for September, we need 50 to 55 in there. And then what I end up doing is just rounding it up a little in case, like in case he buys little extra things or whatever. I actually anticipate that I won't be having to add that much because he's been, towards the end of the school year, he was like, I hate school lunch. So he might just bring his lunch most days, but we'll see. We'll just figure it out as we go. So now I'm gonna get all these bills in here. Since I wrote them all, I'm just gonna go ahead and put them all on there. And then Disney is always on the 8th. Adobe is always on the 12th. Where's the 12th? And the last one is tennis, which will be the first full week of school, which will go here. And then the next tennis will be this week. Okay, and so then in October, it'll be this week, I believe. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And all right, so the next thing is I need to resub to my Twitch streamer I like, and I don't really have, I need something that has like a check mark, I think. And I just want something that has like a, just like to check it off. And I don't think I have anything like that. I might just need to use, what's on here? All right, we'll just use one of these. Okay. And I'll move that. So if that was on the 8th, it's probably gonna be due on the 9th. And first day of school, I already put this sticker here for that, but what do we have on here? There's nothing that says first day of school. I kind of want to take this sticker up and put it on this cute little speech bubble maybe. Ooh, that one's really cute. Because like that's not going to change, obviously. The first day of school is going to be the first day of school. And it does fit, okay. And then like, let's just kind of put it like up here overlapping, because then we have space in case there needs to be, in case we need to put anything there. And this sticker is in Jen Plan's font, but I think that came off of a sticker sheet that I got from Orange Umbrella Co. They have like a sticker sheet of all different like school related words, and I think that's where it came from. I was gonna use this one that said back to school, but I already had that one in there, so we'll just use that. And the next one, we have an orthodontist appointment. I'm just gonna put 10 a.m. instead of 10:10 because there's not a lot of space on this label. And, oh, I forgot to put donut day on here. So let's put this at the top because it's like an early in the day appointment. And I'm gonna put the sticky note for that on the week it goes on, which is week 32. And something else I did, I just went and put all my week number stickers on the week so that I could easily find that week for pre-planning for like stuff like this. And let's do a little donut day thing. And Planner Kate actually has donut icons like this that would match, but I don't have any because I don't need a full whole sheet of donuts. So yeah, let's do, I I have this one sticker that says summer break ends. Let's use that, and then let's put that on something and then just use that for donut day, because I don't really need to like write all that. I just know that it's donut day for us. And let's just use one of these. Should we use one of these? I'm gonna use this one. It's like a circle, a bigger circle, and it has like an asterisk in it. And then I'll just layer it like that. Okay, tax-free weekend, which is really weird because our school starts on the 9th. So tax-free weekend in Texas, it's meant for, so you can buy like all your school clothes and school supplies and stuff like that without paying tax. But the first day of school is before it. So we're not gonna really get a whole, like, I'm gonna purchase all the supplies and most of his school clothes before then. Yeah, so like he's gonna need all the big stuff, like shoes and hoodies and stuff, like before that. Although it is hot here, so maybe I could hold off on the hoodies. Hoodies are expensive. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. But I still want to note it in my planner, because if there's other things I need to purchase, I want to get it during that weekend. And let's move the bill due, because I think I'm gonna put the washi at the bottom like I did this one. And let's just use the school one here. I like the ruler, super cute, but I think I'm gonna, actually, I'm gonna save this one too. I'm gonna save the ones that look like school supplies to use on the dashboard page. So I'll use the little dotty ones here. So this is, it's kind of like crooked, isn't it? These stickers are the worst. They don't like to come back up. All right, so we'll put this here. I'll just layer it over top just to save space. And then I need something to write tax-free weekend. Let's use this. The other thing about these stickers is because I use such a juicy gel pen, they tend to like smear. And so like the writing surface of the sticker isn't like super, I don't know, it doesn't absorb the ink as quick as the paper does. Anyway, not a big deal. So I'm gonna do my lash appointment here, and I don't know the time for that yet, because today when I'm filming this, my lash appointment is tomorrow, and then I will schedule this appointment while I'm there. So the person that normally does my lashes no longer works there, and I had already been thinking of canceling my membership and not doing lashes anymore. So I canceled my membership. It was kind of just like, my son needs braces, and what I was paying for lashes will basically like help me cover the monthly cost of the braces. It'll be like a big dent in that bill, and so it's just seemed silly. Like, it was just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna cancel it. So anyway, I have this, I think this is my last appointment that I've like already paid for with my membership. So I probably won't have an appointment in September, but we'll see. Anyway, so that's there, and I'll just fill in the time when I know, and then all of this right here, and we've got another haircut. Let me just get the haircut out of the way because that's easy. Haircut, boom. And then this day. Okay, and then all of this. So this was my monthly reset goal check-in. That's gonna move. I'm kind of shifting around when videos are gonna go live, so I don't need to film that quite so early. So savings and payday. So I have a little dollar bill sign, and then I have a cute little piggy bank too that I love. I need to get some of these. These came off of like a little freebie sampler, I think. I need to get, like, I need to put those in my cart. When you are watching this, I think is, let me look. I think this video is gonna go live on this day, and this is actually the day before the Planner Kate anniversary sale. So if you're watching this when it's like a new video, Planner Kate is having their anniversary sale, and it's gonna be pretty good. It's like I don't know at this point what it is. I think by the time I edit this video, I will know what it is. So I'll put the discount up on the screen of what the deal is gonna be for that. But historically, it's been a really great deal. And so I'm gonna link in the description, like Planner Kate through my referral link. You can't use my code, which is KK20, to get 20% off on that, because the sale is gonna be a coupon code, and you can only use one coupon code, and I'm certain the sale coupon code will be better than my coupon code. So I want you to use that one. But if you still want to help me out, I do get a little bit of commission if you use the link. So I would appreciate that so much. So yeah, thank you for that. In the past, they've had like cute little sampler sheets for like the anniversary with all the like the most popular stickers from the year, I think. So that'll be a fun little thing you can snag as well. So now I have all my sticky notes moved, and then I need to do my sidebar here. In the sidebar, I just do like little tasks. I have my monthly reset, which I like to use this sticker for. And let's use the black side of this. And what I normally do is my wallpaper on my devices, I clean my camera roll, I reset my command center, calendar and all that, and then I clean out my inboxes. So let's write all that down. Wallpapers, command center, camera roll, and inboxes. It's kind of like a digital reset. I mean, there's other things I do around my house every month. But this one I like to do like at the beginning of the month, because I do like to have like a new wallpaper that matches the month. And I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this little sticker that says organize my life and just kind of put it here. I think that's super cute. And then I'm gonna use this as my to-do list, which I didn't really end up, I used it in July, but I didn't keep adding to it. So this is kind of like my thought process here is before the month starts, I'm gonna start writing in the things I know that I need to do in that month. And then that way, when I do plan like the first week of that month, I can kind of figure out what I need to do and where I need to add things to my list. And then once I'm in the month, I typically don't go back. I just add it to my list in the week. So it's not like a perfect system, but it's just, this is the spot for writing down those notes, that things that need to happen ahead of time. And so I know in August, we're gonna need to fertilize the shrubs for like late summer. And let me put this here. And then in the fall, I'll do one other fertilizing in October. Okay, so this is something I always forget to do, but I need to check my like year at a glance to make sure everything is like accounted for. And so in August, we have the first day of school, and then we have tennis, so we have those on there. And then I also have my monthly stuff. So this is a tab, an old tab page that I put in here. I just snipped it from an old planner and just popped it in. And so that's kind of like how I'm getting a little bit of extra use out of these pages that are normally just blank, pretty pages. So for August, I want to work on, in my house, I need to do like a deep clean of our sunroom and my car. So let's write those down, and then I'll come back and look at what needs to be done there. So I'm just going to write sunroom, and then I'm going to put like car detail, because that's pretty, like a deep clean is like a detail. And so then I have this page, and this is just, this was an old, like this 6 months at a glance that came out of a Daily Duo, and I used a Planner Kate half-page tracker and just covered the calendar part. And then I've just been kind of putting sticky notes in the little notes section for just information. And in August, I need to water my plants. So if you notice here, I have an F in July for watering the plants, because that's when I fertilized them, and I fertilize them every other month, which I have, oh sorry, every 3 months. So I have my little cheat sheet here, and this is something I do want to have like written down nicer, but I thought I would take a few months to just gather notes to see what what kind of notes I need to make before I like commit to it on the page. But so every 3 months I'm going to feed the plants when I water them, and so in August I don't need to feed them, I just need to water them. So water plants, clean out the dishwasher. Where are we? Clean out the dishwasher, or like run the clean cycle. So clean dishwasher, and clean, I already did the washing machine. We actually replaced the gasket. We have a front loading washing machine, and there's like a rubber gasket at the front so that all the water doesn't leak out the front. It gets so nasty, and it's so hard to keep clean, even when you leave your door open. So if you have a front loader washing machine, you need to leave the door open after you use it. So like after you take the clothes out and put them in the dryer, you need to leave that door open so that all the water that's in that rubber gasket can like dry out. Well, it still doesn't dry out because there's just like enclosed little spots the way the gasket is. So ideally you would go in there and like dry it out by hand, but I mean, who's gonna do that, honestly? Like, we don't have time for that. They're lucky I remembered to take the clothes out of the washer. Every month or so, every month or 2 months, like you should be cleaning that with like a cleaner. There's also a filter on the front of that thing. Like on mine, it's on the front at the bottom, and you have to clean that filter out. If you don't do that, it gets really stinky. And if it gets stinky, your clothes are being washed in like dirty, stinky water, and like it will actually make your clothes stink. And so I got to the point where I kept smelling a smell, and it was like some of my t-shirts would smell stinky, and it's like, what is the deal? And I finally realized like this gasket is, we've had our washer for, gosh, over 10 years now, so I think it was just time. And so we ordered a new gasket. It was like $60, so it wasn't too bad. And then my husband spent a few hours taking apart the washing machine and replacing it. Anyhow, all of that to say, I've done the washing machine, I've run the self-clean cycle, I've done the filter, we have a brand new gasket on there, and in August I don't need to do it. Right now I'm going to do it every 2 months. We don't use our washer every day. There's only 2 of us in our house most of the time. I only do like 3 loads of laundry a week on different days, and so it's not getting used that much. So I think I can, I think I can spread out washing machine cleaning. I just spent all this time talking about washing machine cleaning, and I'm gonna edit that out because this video is already gonna be long. Okay, so I don't need to clean the washing machine. I do need to do the coffee maker, and then I have car clean out, but I'm already gonna be detailing it, so I don't need to write that again. So I'm just gonna write coffee/kettle, because that's when I like run the vinegar through both of those a few times to get them all nice and clean. We just changed out the HVAC filters. The fridge filter isn't due till September. both cars don't need an oil change until October, and then we just did the AC drain line, you know, pouring the vinegar in there to keep that drain line clog free. And so we're good on that. I have little notes here for like the sizes and how many we need for our HVAC filters, how often we need to do some things that don't happen monthly. That way when it happens, I can put a dash in to say, like I don't need to do an oil change these months. And then this was just an annual thing. The cars needed to be inspected and registered in July. That's already happened. And then this is the washing machine, like info for cleaning the washing machine. So I have all that there, and I think that's it for my sidebar as far as things that need to get done. And then I can add stuff there if I need to as it comes up. Plenty of space. So, okay, I think we're done with, oh, the thing I said I didn't want to forget, and I forgot because I couldn't see the stickers anymore. Formula One. All right, so the 26th, I have my little cheat sheet in the back here. Let's go to my notes section. And in August. In August, we have the Dutch Grand Prix, and then in September, we have Monza. The first weekend will be on here. So, and either of those, are they sprints? They are not sprints, so that's good. So we will just put qualifying on Saturday and then the race on Sunday. So we have a qualifying here. I'll just use this one, this random one. I don't know why I have a random one up there that I didn't write down. And then Dutch Grand Prix and Monza, which is the Italian Grand Prix. Okay, so those are on there. And then one of the things I do want to add on here is a leftover from my July goals, which was to work on my office or my studio. We just didn't have time with what we were doing when my husband was here last. I need his help for some things. So we're gonna work on the office on this day because he will be home this weekend. And I need that on here so that we don't forget to do it. Because if he doesn't help me that weekend, then we're not going to have, this random yellow one is over here. If he doesn't help me that weekend, then I won't really have an opportunity to do it again for a few weeks. And I want to use this cute little, this was like a little paint roller, came off of a sampler sheet. I don't know why anybody would need an entire full sheet of these like paint rollers. I love Planner Kate, but I just don't get that. I don't get how they're the full Planner Kate sheets of one single doodle for like certain things that only happen like a couple times a year. I don't understand. Like it's not, does not compute. Like who's buying, if you buy a full sheet of like paint rollers, unless you're like a painter, unless you paint houses for a living or you're like a decorator or something, I don't get it. And I'm gonna put the little paint roller over here. Since I already have an icon there, I just wanna balance it a little bit. And these are kind of precarious because they're so skinny. And then I'm just gonna put studio. Okay, and I think that's it, finally. Okay, now here, this is different, okay? If you watched my August menu, you know that I did it on one of these, okay? Like one of my printables. I didn't notice when I filmed that video that when I put the sticker down, it actually was hanging over the edge of the page. I think I didn't, it printed bigger than the 80% it normally prints at. I don't know, I might have printed it, it depends on, anyway, it doesn't matter. It was too big and it was hanging over, and I tried to fix it by like trimming it, and I just totally messed it up, and it was just so bad that I was like, I'm just gonna try this. And I actually like this better. I like it much better. It's so much more cleaner and less like busy than this. And so I thought I would show you this because it's like you don't have to print anything. You don't have to have sticker paper. You can just draw it on this page. The columns are 5/16 of an inch. You do get off a little bit on the edge over here, but that's fine, like you can't tell. And then you use like 2 lines for your days of the week headers, and then you use 5 lines for each like row, and that'll give you 5 weeks for like the whole month's worth of menu. So it's perfect. So there's that, and then you have space at the top. You have some space at the bottom for like skinny washi and space at the top for big washi if you want. I just used a sticker here and wrote meal plan, and I love it. So anyway, let's do the dashboard, and I'm gonna do something very similar to this. I really liked this, and actually, let me count. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have been doing my habit tracking for Spanish. I have not done any movement, any intentional movement, so there's no check marks there. But I have been doing Spanish every day. I'm using the Duolingo app, and it's fun, and I don't want to miss my streak. Actually, today, after I do my lesson today, is 50 days. So that's fun. I'm going to put my goals up at the top, and I'm going to use my Post-it notes that I have here. I'm going to move some over, and I'm going to leave a spot for school info. And then this is what I was doing for like my tasks that were related to my monthly like home project. And I don't know, for the home project, I don't think I need to break out any tasks for that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm thinking about combining. Right now I'm using a separate planner for my content, but I kind of just want to list content here. I thought I needed a separate planner for that because there's things that I can't show on my channel, like dates that the brands don't want anyone to know about and stuff like that. But I think I think I can do that in this planner. I don't think I need a separate whole planner for that. I think I just need a notebook. But like my content, like my videos and anything for Instagram or whatever, I think I can put it here, and then that way I have it handy where I need it. I don't know. I don't know. And then here we have a spot for 4 habits, and I am not interested in having any more than probably 2. So I'm going to cover like I did before. Okay, so since I'm changing what I'm using some of these for, I'm going to kind of decorate a little here. And how did I do it last month? I think I used the washi on here to cover these, and then I just put a sticker here. Yeah. So let's do that, and let's go with this one that says goal check-in. And I'm just gonna put it as close to the top, like overlapping the top as I can, because there's gonna be sticky notes in here and I want the space for it. And then like last month I did the washi, and I really liked how that looked. So I think I'm gonna do that again, and I think it was the long, yes, it was this cute, the ruler washi is what I wanted to use. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the ruler washi, and we're just gonna cover those words. It covers them perfectly. I need to turn my book so I can see what I'm doing. Oh no, don't curl on yourself, okay. Okay, if that's crooked, oh well, it's gonna stay that way. And then we'll do this and go across here, and I think it's like the exact perfect length. There's a little nub that I need to cut off with my slice tool here. So this video is going to be really long, obviously. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. these videos tend to be long, and I think for the most part you enjoy that. And I had thought about separating the monthly spread and the dashboard into 2 separate videos, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm okay with it being long. That's just how it's going to be. And yeah. Okay, so this one, I have the sticker that says Mom Life. That I like to use here. And I kind of liked, I think last week I put it below. Yeah, I like it like that. It's so cute. All right, so let's do, that's not really in the center. Let's do Mom Life. It's still not in the center. I don't know why I can't visualize where the center is on this. Okay, Mom Life. And then this one, see, now here's the thing. I don't really have a little matchy little script for this if I'm going to use it for content. You know? I could do all the things. That one is cute. If I have all these here, and I have like do all the things, family time, goal check-in, Mom Life, organize my life, and time to clean. I think I'll just do all the things. I could do organize my life, but it's not really, yeah, so I think I'm gonna do all the things. And this one is gonna go over the top a little bit because it's like a tall sticker. There. Okay, so that's cute. And let's do like the washi here. And I'm gonna white out where it says tracking, because I don't need a little title for that. And then I think I like the one that says yay. I don't know. Or how about the happy faces? I think the happy faces are super cute. And they're all yellow, so there's not any other colors being brought in. What do we think? You like the happy faces? We're just gonna cover up this top row of habit trackers. And yes, you can see through it a little bit. I am not a person that really cares about that much. I know there's a lot of people that will white out all of those dots, but honestly, it's not that serious. I'm not trying to waste whiteout. I use so much whiteout as it is for just making mistakes, and I'm constantly having to buy more, so I'm just gonna save my whiteout. But the tracking was like dark, so I definitely needed to white that out. So we have the cute little happy faces, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna just write Spanish and movement. Oh, there's one thing I didn't even mention yet, but in August I'm doing a Whole30, and so I'm actually gonna use the 3rd line for Whole30 just to make sure it's just like, you know, a visual thing to stay on track. And then since school starts in August, I'm actually going to be going for walks while my kid is at tennis practice after school. And I will get some good checks in for movement as well. So we'll actually have some checks at the end of the month, and it'll be nice to look at. So let's put Spanish, movement, and Whole30. I could put some little icons here, I think would be cute, because I have like the little speech bubble would look really cute for Spanish. And then a shoe for movement. And then Whole30, I could use like the plate. I have like a little plate set up here. There. Cute, fun. Okay. All right, so let's fill this out with the goals. Okay, so with the goals, I didn't do my goal review video, so we're just gonna kind of quickly go over it. I did look at my goals, And so I kind of have an idea here of what I want to focus on for August. I know the main focus needs to be the Whole30 because I need to make sure I'm ordering the right groceries, following my meal plan. I am doing my meal prep on Sundays. That's like the important thing. And so I just need a couple of smaller things to happen during August, which is my kids' party, which he changed his mind on where he wanted to have the party, so I didn't end up booking it like I thought. There's some other things that need to fall into place first. Yeah, famous last words. I thought it was going to be super easy, but then, you know, kid changed his mind. So for the goals that I need to do in August, we have a little savings goal. This actually I already did, which was like an engagement schedule. I've already kind of figured out that. Let's see. The studio, I'm gonna move the ones from July over because we're gonna do that at the beginning of the month. So let's move all of these. And something I didn't do last time, I'm gonna show you this time. I have these little things so that whenever I move these, I have something under it to like check off to show that I did it. I'll fix that in a second, don't worry, it's not gonna stay that way. So my goals for August, the main goal is Whole30. And that is something that happens like on a weekly basis. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use this little Whole30 tracker to you know, acknowledge that it's more of like a habit goal than like a task goal. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and put these on the weeks they go with, because, you know, that's where the things are gonna get scheduled and worked on, you know, and that's where it makes the most sense to keep those. And so that's how we are going to prepare this way. And then as I do those each week, I'll move them to the done section. Okay, and then all of this party stuff needs to happen. These three need to get done in August because his party's at the beginning of September, and that's just like invitations and RSVPs and stuff like that. So I'm gonna write those in under here, and then I actually forgot to bring my highlighters with me, but I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna write them, and then I will, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the highlighters that match the goal, and I'm going to write the tasks and highlight them and put like a checkbox under it so that when I do these things, I have like a record of that on my little goal thing here. So let's actually move these over because there's three. We'll put these two here, and then we'll put party stuff here, and then studio stuff here. Whoops. All right. So that's where those will stay, and then because I forgot the highlighters and stuff, I will do that later, and this video is long enough, so I guess it doesn't, you know, it's not gonna hurt anything to not do that right now. Now here is school info, and I'm just gonna write, oh my goodness, they're getting their Chromebooks. On August 11th. Basically, I need to know that because we have that appointment scheduled for the 10th, and if for some reason that needs to get rescheduled or moved or something, I don't want to schedule it for the 11th because he needs to be able to pick up his Chromebook because that's like where they get their homework assignments and stuff, and I don't want him to not have that. So The 11th is, what is that? Is that week 32? So we'll put that here too. Okay. And I don't have any other like school related info that I need to write down here. And then this is going to be my content. And I don't know exactly how I want to do it yet, but I imagine I'm going to do like a little grid with just the videos I want to make, and then film, edit, upload, and then I can check them off that way, I think. But again, that could be, you could use this for anything. Like for right now, I'm trying to, one of my goals is to have like a sustainable content schedule and stuff. And so I need it to be where I can see it on a regular basis. Now I have my goal planner here from Cultivate What Matters. And this is just kind of like for me to reference. And I haven't really looked at this, like full transparency. I didn't look at this the whole month. Like I looked at it, I used it to figure out what needed to happen. I transferred all that information to my planner where I need to see it. And then I didn't look at it at all until I started thinking about my monthly review. And so I kind of made some notes and stuff for myself and of how things need to go for the month of August. And for right now, I'm happy using this that way. It's just a nice place to get my thoughts out on paper. I normally do that here, but I didn't. And that actually, to be honest, hasn't really been really working out the way it used to. I think I've like developed my goal, like thought process. And so I needed something a little more robust than what I was doing, which is fine. It's like I've grown and changed, and that's okay. So here's the monthly spread, and let me kind of clean up all of this mess. I like to clean up at the end of my video because I can't stand the mess. So let me put this stuff back into August here. And this one is going to go back in the back pocket because I keep losing it every month, so it's safer there. And so here's the month of August. And I've got my to-do list over here, and then I've got my dashboard here with goal-related things, and I've got my menu plan here, and everything is looking in order, and I'm looking all organized for August, so I'm happy about that. I don't need these anymore. And so I did mention there are going to be some changes to the posting schedule. I'm going to drop down to only 2 videos a week for a little while I get some things like figured out and kind of work out my new like sustainable posting schedule. So currently we're going to do a plan with me, my normal weekly plan with me, where I do these kinds of plans. That'll be Mondays, back to Monday. And then on Wednesdays, I'm going to have the videos that I typically was doing on like a Friday, like my monthly plan with me, my menu plan, that kind of thing. That's going to happen on a Wednesday. And I'm not going to have videos on a Friday anymore for a while I figure some things out. So Monday and Wednesday, that's going to help me like be more present and be able to answer comments quickly. Comments are so important to me. So answering comments, reading comments, that's one of my favorite parts of this job. And I was getting burnt out because I was doing so much stuff that I wasn't making enough time for one of the things that I love the most. And so by having the 2 videos a week on days where I'm not also doing other things, I can actually spend more time with you in the comments, answer questions and stuff in a more timely manner, and just feel better about that whole process. And then on Tuesdays and Fridays, I can actually film the upcoming content. And then Thursdays I can work on like behind the scenes stuff that doesn't really, that you don't see on the channel. And then I can also spend some time on Instagram on those days and post reels and actually answer comments and all my DMs and stuff on Instagram that way. And I can spend more time like in my Facebook group, all the stuff that I want to do that I wasn't making enough time for because I was constantly filming and editing and taking pictures and all of that stuff. I'm trying to balance that out. And so that's why we're gonna move to 2 videos a week for a while until I kind of get that system developed and I can see where I can fit in time to make more content. So hopefully the videos are better and, you know, more interesting and more entertaining that way as well. And so everybody will be happy. So anyway, that is it for this video. If you're still here with me, you're a real one. Thank you so much for watching the whole thing. I know it was long. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing. I post functional planning videos on my channel a couple times a week, and I would love to see you in the next one. Okay, bye.